Hey everybody, welcome back to Life on Beagle Road. We have some exciting news. Remember that time that I brought home more goats than I said I would? Kenny sure does. Let me start at the beginning of the story. A couple years ago, I convinced Kenny to get 2 goats. Just two, mostly to eat poison ivy, or so I told him. But turns out they're addictive, and we now have 8. Yep, that's right folks, 8 goats. Now to some of you, 8 doesn't sound like a lot, but when you built a barn that would hold 4, 8 is a lot. So that leads to our exciting news, which is a second goat area and brand new barn. We spent quite a bit of time looking at different barn options, getting estimates from a couple different people, and luckily we live in an area where there are tons of builders. Ultimately, we decided to put in a concrete pad since this barn will be for the does, and there'll be a kidding stall, there'll be a milking stand, all kinds of stuff, so it'll be easy for us to clean. The goats will have a big open area, we'll have a second entrance to the barn, and there will be an overhang for them on rainy days. Finally, we were able to break ground. It was still pretty muddy, but some damaged grass is something I'm willing to accept to get this barn ready before I end up with a goat pregnant that shouldn't be. So far, the concrete pad is in. The barn will be here in about 2 weeks, and then we are having the fence professionally installed this time, as Kenny and I nearly killed each other installing the last fence. I wasn't able to film the whole pouring of the concrete and whatnot. I was actually out of town again for work. I know it seems like I've been abandoning my family on the regular lately, but I promise it's for the greater good. So we were able to get part of it, but not all of it.
Whose greater good? Certainly not mine.
You guys have seen his shop, right? It's definitely for his greater good too.
They haven't seen that shop lately. If they did, it's still not for my greater good. Mm-hmm. Chicken poop everywhere? Really?
It was cold. I couldn't take them outside. I mean, what are you gonna do? So let me give you a tour of the barn. This is my first major architectural design project. Here will be an 8x8 goat patio covered by a metal roof, so that when it's raining, the goats can still get out of their barn, eat their hay, do whatever it is that goats do. Right here will be the human door, so I can enter the barn and the goat area without having to go through a fence or risking escaped goats or all of that kind of stuff. This next area will contain the milking stand, medicine, and probably the brooder for the bobwhite quail that I ordered today that arrive in August.
You did what?
Is that entertaining enough for you, Kenny? Back in this area will be hay and straw storage, as well as the kidding stall. We don't actually know if Stevie went into heat this week or not. Kenny says yes, Robbie says no. I'm inclined to believe Robbie. He does know more about the reproductive cycle of goats than Kenny. So I'm gonna go with Robbie's expertise and hope that she's due around August 7th, which is Robbie's birthday. And right about here is where I am going to put the goat barn bar. That's right. It's gonna be the place to be. Why are you eating my ears? Thanks for watching today. Come back and see the progress on the barn. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share us with your friends. You don't want them to miss out on the goat barn bar. Are you excited for your new home? Stevie, don't drink the beer. You might be pregnant.
Spilled it. Good job, Cord.
Oops.